2010, the New York Times reported that President Barack Obama had signed off on a secret memo that authorized targeted killing of Alaki. The authorization was controversial because, unlike most al-Qaeda fighters, Alaki was an American citizen. As an American citizen, Alaki really was entitled to all the rights that the Department of Justice tried so hard to extend to the foreign enemy combatants being held at Guantanamo Bay. So this obviously begs the question: is it legal for the United States of America to order the extrajudicial killing of an American citizen under any circumstances? Obama's lawyers say yes, but the Constitution of the United States says no. The Constitution declares that all American citizens are guaranteed the right to due process before the government can deprive them of any of their rights, including the right to live. If you recall, the current administration fought a pitched battle to bring Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the 9/11 mastermind, to New York for a civilian trial. It even rejected the guilty plea he had already entered before his military tribunal, which the administration also shut down. Candidate Obama promised to close Gitmo and bring the terrorists to America where they could enjoy constitutional guarantees. Further, when it was revealed that Khalid Mohammed and Ramzi bin al-Shibh were waterboarded to get information that prevented dozens of new attacks, the Obama Justice Department considered prosecuting their interrogators. For almost 2 years, the administration lectured us about due process and the Constitution and the importance of extending those rights to foreign enemy combatants. And since Obama took office, it's true that no new prisoners have been taken to Gitmo. But apparently, that's because the administration no longer takes prisoners. Exhibit A, Osama bin Laden. Exhibit B, Anwar al-Awlaki. The hypocrisy is staggering. Which is worse, being detained at Guantanamo Bay, being waterboarded, or being killed? In the case of waterboarding, U.S. officials obtained intelligence information that thwarted a dozen planned attacks. In the case of dropping bin Laden with a shot to the forehead or blowing al-Awlaki to kingdom come from 10,000 feet, we only know that they won't plan anything new anymore. We learned nothing about what was already in the pipeline. The only way that we could have learned anything would have been to capture them, interrogate them with whatever enhancements might be necessary, and then after we had squeezed them dry of information, turn them over to a military tribunal for trial and execution. The same administration that was seemingly horrified about sending terrorists captured by the Bush administration to Gitmo and demanded civilian trials in downtown New York City for the masterminds of 9/11 doesn't take prisoners. It kills them instead. Now, don't get me wrong. I have no problem with taking out the enemy in combat. On a tactical level, I don't even have a problem with stopping al-Awlaki in the manner we did. But here's the point. The only thing we really know about Awlaki is what the government tells us about him. He is no doubt guilty of inciting jihad against our population, but not even the American government claims he committed any terrorist acts himself. So if the government can kill an American citizen without due process for religious speech it claims incites terror, then maybe the precedent is set for killing other Americans without due process for religious speech the government claims incites terror. Today, the #1 terrorist religion is Islam, but Christianity is already being treated by our government as a promoter of hate speech. What's to stop some future administration from designating Christianity a terrorist philosophy, therefore justifying extrajudicial action? As of now, the precedent has already been established. I'll be back after this brief message.